All right, shall we start?
Yeah,
Bismillah.
sure.
All right. Assalamualaikum and very good evening to everyone, including our special guest today, which is Miss Julianne from company Buku Fixi Sdn Bhd. Thank you for having us today. All right. Before we get it started with our interview, I would like to introduce myself and our group mates. So first, me. My name is Muhammad Nur Imam bin Abdul Malik, and my ID matrix number is A24A3784. And our next group mates is Adriana. Could you introduce yourself?
My name is Nur Adiana Safia binti Yusri. My metric number is A24A3210.
Hello, my name is Nur Adisha binti Ishaq. My metric number is A243B3775.
Hi, my name is Lee Bai Xian. Nometric is A24B3751.
And finally, my name is Ahmad Iskandar bin Saidin and my matrix number is A24B3728.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, let me introduce myself here. Okay, I'm Julie Ann. I am the creative director and also the chief editor for Buku Fixi Sdn Bhd. Thank you for interviewing your interest in learning about our company. Hopefully, whatever that we have shared and discussed here today will help you guys a lot in completing your assignments.
All right. Thank you, Miss Julie. Without further ado, shall we start with, can you explain a little bit of this company background and what's the company core, operation, organizational structure, and leadership profile?
Okay. Buku Fixi Sdn Bhd. Our company is called Buku Fixi Sdn Bhd. We are established in 2011. First as a enterprise company. Uh, it wasn't meant to be like a huge thing actually back then. It was like this small publishing company started by Mr. Amir Muhammad, who is a filmmaker and a writer. He is well known for the movies that he made when he was younger, and also in the later stage of 2018, where he has started another publishing company. But at 2011, his aim is to publish Malay novels that are not romance novels, because you guys are probably too young at that time, but at that time our Malay fiction market is saturated with Malay romance novel. There's a lot of companies, there's a lot of like this all these romance novels uh, being published, being sold everywhere. It's very popular. But Amir sees that there are not much options for people who wanted to read books in Malay, but in other genre, which are not romance. So he took the initiative to establish this company. And then we grew from just a one person operation into currently we have 14 employees from different backgrounds. And all of us works from home except for the our warehouse staff and also our retail store staff. We have this one retail store in Sunway Putra Mall, Kuala Lumpur. Uh, and our warehouse is in Setia Alam, Selangor. Uh, our board of director consists of three individuals, Mr. Amir, Mr. Iqbal, and Mr. Adam. And then the rest, we work in a small group, but uh, a lot of us has been there since the beginning of the company.
All right. Thank you, Miss Julie. But may I know what is the kind of leadership that Mr. Amir use in this company, like autocratic, democratic, or laissez-faire?
I think it's democratic because there are three directors, there are three members of the board of directors, and like all decisions we are being made like in agreement with each other, and also after taking accounts of what the employees have to say.
All right. Thank you, Miss Julie, for the background of this company. And can we continue on our first point for this interview, which is employee management? And I have several
Mm-hmm.
questions about this. And for the
Mm-hmm.
first question, how does Buku Fixi plan and organize it work, especially since the publishing industry can be so creative and unpredictable in the market?
Okay. Uh, we are a bit different from other publishing companies in Malaysia because we adapt full work from home system where we don't have like a particular office, like we don't have like headquarters or something. What we have is a warehouse, and also where we keep our books, our stocks, and also a retail store, which where we sell and display our books. Uh, but the rest of us, we work in different locations. Like for example, I myself, I am located in Kuching, Sarawak, and I don't have to go to office every day. I don't have like fixed working hours. I work like anytime I am free, or like I don't have like any required hours that I have to feel like I don't go from 8 to 5 in the morning, eight in the morning until 5 in the afternoon or evening. I work anytime, every time. And we take like breaks. Sometimes I go on a holiday and I take my work with me. So that's how we actually work. In terms of planning, we plan our work based on uh events. There are a few major events that uh we gear up to each year. Two actually. The first one is the Pesta Buku Antarabangsa Kuala Lumpur, which is held usually around April or May or June every year. And then the other one is Selangor International Book Fair, which is usually held at the end of the year, or like sometime in December. So our activities usually around these two major events, and we also attend like some smaller events in between, like Pesta Buku Merdeka, KL Alternative Book Fair, and then we join like smaller events. So our workflow works is centered around these activities. Uh, yeah, that's how we do it
All
here
right.
in Buku Fixi.
As I can recall that you said you don't have that fixed working hours. Is this include for the other employees?
Uh, Only our retail staff have fixed working hours, because like the store is located in a shopping mall which has opening and closing hours. But otherwise, the rest we don't have like fixed working hours. Sometimes we work more, sometimes we work less.
All right. Thank you, Miss Yuli. And for the question number two, what are some challenges Buku Fixi face as a company, and how do you guys handle it to stay successful in the market?
Okay. I think for most businesses, the biggest challenge would be like staying competitive, uh, especially when you are talking about something that uh, involves trends. Like uh, trends come and go, it changes all the time. So we need to keep up with that. We need to keep up with current trends. We need to understand what the market wants. Uh, what is it? And then uh, yeah, and then we also need to understand our competition, and try to strengthen our brand name because we have been around for quite a long time. And then our readership has changed. Like people who read buku fiksi are usually like in their teens to like mid or late 20s, and usually they stop reading after that because they grew up, and then the interests change, and then the priorities change. So we need to continue enticing new readership, new fans, new followers, which means we need to understand their needs because the needs between those like 10 years ago, what people like isn't necessarily what people like in the next 10 years. So, interests change, trends change. So we need to understand that and we need to keep up with that.
All right, thank you, Miss Julie. But you said that Buku Fiksi have the retail store, right? Does Buku Fiksi also have an online market?
Yes, yes. We used to sell from our own website, but over the years, we have moved completely from our independent online store to online shopping platform like Shopee and recently TikTok Shop.
All right. Talking about challenge, does Buku Fiksi also put their books in other store like MPH, Popular?
Yes, we sell like there's distributors who sell our books also like MPH, Kinokuniya, and those smaller bookstores like SMO, Hasani, Shadani. So we have these smaller bookstores which also carry our books, and Popular, unfortunately, they don't carry our books due to this one issue back in 2012, but that's a long story. So yeah, but I think we focus mostly on selling them directly. Uh, as we have the liberty to like create promotions, give out discounts, more discounts to the reader, and then it is also easier for like uh for us to like track the market trend, like for example, sales trend, market trend. So which will be used in, plan what kind of content that we will want to publish in the future.
All right, thank you. For the third question, how this company ensure worker perform their job to achieve business goal? For example, like, do you guys have set up some sales in a year and then you guys reward to the worker or something?
Yes, yes, we do have like sales target every year, and even every event we have a sales target, and then like post events usually we have like discussions based on the result of the event. Like for example, like Pesta Buku KL, recently, like we have a certain monetary target that we want to fulfill. And then if we reach or we didn't reach the target, then we will like look back what we could have done to make it better and how we could improve in the future. As for like rewards, yes, we do have like a bonus kind of reward, sales bonus. Like if we are exceeding our expectations, or like we have hit a certain amount of sales, then everybody would get a percentage of the sales. Like for example, last time during Pesta Buku KL, um, we were awarded 2.5% of the total sales, which is divided between the 14 of us. So everybody gets equally. And I think that also like motivates us, like, to do better in the next event, or like in the future, because it feels like you are being rewarded after your hard work, and then everybody gets rewarded the same. It's not like somebody gets like 1 month or 2 months, somebody only get like 500 or something like that. So everybody gets rewarded equally. Because I think that's important when you are working in a team. you need to make everybody feel like they are being treated the same instead of like favoritism for certain people only.
All right. Could you be precise for the percentage? Is this happened in PBKL this year?
Yes, 2.5%. I think for the past few years we use that amount. So like we allocate that amount to reward the staff afterwards.
All right. Okay. Move on to the next question. Does this company use a reward program towards workers, such as if they work overtime, do they get paid more or something?
Yes, we got overtime works. We have like sales incentive, commission. Like for example, if you promote like any of the staff do like live, they will get awarded with sales commissions afterwards. And then for events, if like you participate in an event, you will get sales commissions also. And then we have like our year-end bonus if our sales exceeds our target for that year. So those are the kind of rewards that we get or we use in the company.
All right. Why do you think that this company use a reward program to their worker? Is it for the motivation?
Yes, motivation, and I think also to like reassure the workers that we are heading in the right track. Because sometimes when you are not being rewarded, you work very hard, but you didn't get any much reward, and you will feel like mm, somehow demotivated, like you feel like you are not being appreciated. So I think that one also will affect the moral of the workers or like the employees. So like by giving them employees like bonus, things like they can look forward to, like, or things that can like motivate them to work harder. I think that one improves the moral and helps us retain employees for a long time. Like I mentioned before, a lot of our employees we have been with the company for a long time. Some of us have been around since 2012. I myself have been around since 2015. And like I feel like um I have given the company my best, and the company has given me back quite a lot too. Which makes me feel like I want to stay longer if possible in the company.
All right. Last but not least, for my section, what kind of leadership or teamwork do you encourage at Buku Fixi Senior Berhad to keep the ideas fresh and creative?
We encourage our all every single employee to give their feedbacks regardless of their position or like junior or seniority. Like they are free to like reach out to any of us, any of the management, and give their ideas, voice out their ideas, and we will consider everything thoroughly. It's like uh we don't like anytime that they feel like they want to talk about or they want to give suggestions, we will listen and we will bring it to the management, uh, which and then the management will usually consider, because we are a small company, so there's not much bureaucracy. It's very easy for me to talk to my managing director, for example. If I feel like something needs to be improved, I would just go directly to him, which is I think would be a challenge if it's like a big company where there's a lot of tiers in between. Like for example, if you are just a simple or just like a entry level admin staff, it will be difficult for you to reach your director. For example, you have to go through your head of department first, and then God knows whether your ideas will be brought up. But in our uh company or in our organization style, we forgo hierarchy. Everybody works as a team. We don't have like you need to go through me first. Okay, you can just like, if you are working under my department but you have an idea which you want to bring forward, I will let you bring forward yourself instead of going through me. So that's how we work here.
All right. Does do you guys ever receive feedback from customer?
Yeah, we get them a lot. We encourage them actually. At the moment, we have this program where we ask them to leave us like Google reviews, and in return, we give them free books.
Is this new or it's
Yeah,
since the beginning?
i- yes, we just started recently, like a few days ago, or like last week. And so far, a lot of people have like, came forward because there are two reasons for these initiatives. The first one is to let people know that we are like what kind of bookstore we are. Because some people came to our bookstore thinking that we are like MPH. We sell a lot of even non-paper, a lot of different books. But we are just like very small, very localized bookstore. We don't sell books like Colin Hoover or something, and we don't sell like imported books. We only sell local books, and like 70% are our own books, and 30% of other publishers, other local publishers. We even like sell books from self-published authors. So this is like the initiative is to uh, introduce what kind of books that we sell in Kedai Fixi. And then the second one is to increase our visibility, because some people didn't. We have opened the store, the physical store, for almost 10 years. I think next year will be 10 years. Yeah, 2015. We have had our own store for 10 years, but still a lot of people doesn't know that we have a physical store. So this is also to improve visibility, let people know that we are there, we are where we are located, things like that. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Miss Julie. But since all right,